Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. It's that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posting with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it.
Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the D's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the D's, then she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third down, 3 to go. Slot man in motion right. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the ground is Achane. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Levis to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Levis. He's got a receiver. That's Baker. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A run out of the gun with Achane. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Levis. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. Got his man at the 6. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's Achane. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. He'll get this out wide. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Tight end motioning left. Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Achane. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on 4th and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. On the ground, here's Mitchell. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. They face 2nd down and 7. Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Achan. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a 1st down. Once again, it's Achan. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the bootleg, it's Levis. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Javon Baker was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Levis. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. this just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On the handoff, it's Mitchell heading right. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins' 29-yard line.
Second and 7. Handoff here, up the middle, and nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. It is 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Levis. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Levis. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. First and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Throwing now on first and 10. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we're in halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, we're Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Another run here with Mitchell. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Levis. Open man downfield. It's Baker. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. On first and 10, it's Achane. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Levis to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Miami. Here's a give to Achane. And he'll be taken down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
A run on first and goal. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Here's Levis from out of the pistol. He'll get this to Baker. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up third and goal. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on third and goal. Here's the option, running right. Now a pitch to Achane. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. They'll try again here. Second and 10. give on the ground. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Falcons are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
On the handoff, this is HN. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Levis. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Falcons are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. We'll start out here with an option to the left. Room up the sideline at the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Falcons. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time?
The Dolphins take
And
over.
no chance to return this one. The end zone for a touchback. Now, H.A. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. The pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A second down throw here for Levis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Levis to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Open man downfield. That's London. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They send him right out of the slot. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And if he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive, he's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is in. Touchdown, Atlanta. We'll try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. To the left side here, caught by Baker.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Looking underneath for H.M. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. And this will be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
On second down, Levis. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? A give to Mitchell. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Mitchell. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down. Jordan Stuff in punt formation.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.